Certified stepper, I'm the leader of this agency.
Julio Foolio, 15 years old at the time, was on his way to alternative school after being kicked out of regular school for fighting. A kid named Big Baby was shot and killed while getting on the bus.
A teen known to his family as Big Baby is dead tonight, shot and killed this morning on the way to the bus stop. And right now, protesters are taking to the street near the shooting scene, closing the roads once again to demand answers. We were the only local station to bring you the late-breaking information from the sheriff's office just after 9 this morning.
Now Action News' Lorena Inclan is live in Grand Park in Northwest Jacksonville. And Lorena, a 16-year-old is dead. No one is in custody. And now Canal Street is closed while protesters demand answers.
And those protesters, Phil, have now taken that protest several blocks away from us, all the way at the end of 13th Street. You can still see JSO is here, very much active, making sure that this protest remains peaceful. But they're demanding justice and answers, just like everybody else in this community. After a violent crime this morning, the victim in this case was walking to this bench to catch the bus to go to school. Instead, his body would lie dead just feet away.
Let it be justice served, oh God.
A small prayer group made their presence known in Grand Park today. They prayed for healing.
All that they need is in the house, Lord.
Their church sits at the intersection of 13th and Canal, where this morning this was the scene as police roped it off, gathering evidence. Pastor David Bennett says he heard at least 15 rounds go off around 6:30 a.m.
Well, I was getting down in the house because I heard the rounds going off. So I was just getting out, and my kids were getting down too in the house.
When he came outside, he saw the body on the street. We now know the victim is 16-year-old Devron Crowden. This is an older picture of him his grandmother sent us. To his friends, he was known as simply Big Baby. Daryl Alston says his kids knew him.
This young man grew up in this neighborhood, played football with my son, and it's hitting so close to home because I have a son that goes to school with him, and that could very easily be my son.
Crowden was a student at Rains High School. A school spokesperson tells me grief counselors were here today helping students through this tragedy. Meanwhile, police don't have any suspects. They're asking for help to bring whoever is responsible to justice. The protesters are slowly making their way back towards us right now at the corner of 13th and Canal. I did speak to Crowden's family earlier today. They didn't want to make any public comments, but they tell me they're hurt and they need time to grieve. I did speak to community leaders throughout today. They tell me they want to come up with a plan to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again. I'll bring you that story in less than an hour.
Julio Foolio instantly started making fun of his death. Once he got to school, everybody accused Julio Foolio for Big Baby murder. After school, Julio Foolio was getting off the bus and was shot, knocking his hip out of place.
Well, then at 16 years old, you get shot yourself.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened with that?
Okay. So, this was like my first day of school, like, cause I had got kicked out of a school for fighting, right? They sent me to an alternative school in the ops hood who I was beefing with, like, they sent me, it's called Grand Park. They sent me to the school, right, in my ops neighborhood. So one of the boys from that hood actually died that morning, and they thought I had something to do with it. Like, and he died getting on the school bus. So when I was on the way to school, when I got there, everybody was like, "Bro, they say you had something to do with such and such dying, bro. We know you had something to do with it." Blah blah blah. So I'm like, hell nah, I was on the way to school, which I was. I'm on the way to school. So it came to like fourth period. I was finna fight like three people. Three of the same people in the same hood. So, okay, I get off the school bus. Mind you, I ain't thinking of nothing. Like, I been taunting this man all day, like, he even been dead. Like, knowing that karma real, I ain't thinking of it at that time, but this would show me karma real. I've been taunting him all day on Facebook, the person who died. So I get off the school bus. I walk through the cut. I'll say probably like 5-10 minutes later, somebody pop out the cut, go to shooting, boom, boom, boom. I got hit on my hip, and my hip popped out of place, and I was just crawling, looking back, looking at him still shooting. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm crawling, I crawled to like this house with this lady sitting on the porch. I'm like, I'm shot. I'm shot, ma'am, I'm shot. She was like, I don't give a fuck, get the fuck out my yard. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm shot. So after that, I just turned over, I just laid on my back, and I just like passed out. Yeah.
Okay, but he still got the gun and still shooting at you?
Yeah, he could have walked down him, like he could have stood over me.
Okay, but what, there was too many people around, so he ran off?
Nah, he was still shooting. He was still shooting at, cause I was with other people too, right? I was with like 4 or 5 other people, so as I'm crawling, he probably thought I was dead or bleeding out or something, like, cause he was still shooting at them, so yeah. I turned around, laid on my back, and I just passed out. Like, by the time I woke back up, I saw police in front of me, then I passed out again, then I was in the back of the ambulance, and I passed out again, I was at the hospital, like, I was just going in and out.
Okay, so you wake up in the hospital, and when it comes to a shooting, you know, the police are gonna be there questioning you about what happened, right?
Yeah, they was, bro, the police was acting like I wasn't a victim. They was like, oh, the person you beefing with died that morning, they say you had something to do with it. We know you had something to do with it. I had to prove to them that I was really on the way to school, but it ended up getting cleared though. It ended up getting cleared that I ain't had nothing to do with it, you know? Yeah, they would more or less treat me like the suspect than the victim.
Okay, and the guy who shot you, what happened with him?
I don't know who did it.
Okay.
I don't know who did it.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Big baby got caught in the morning on the bus, was going to school.
July 6, 2020, Foolio was shot in Houston, Texas, where Young and Ace currently live. He went live showing he was outside at a video shoot, once again dropping his low. The event was over and he was followed. A car pulled up, shot his truck up. Julio Foolio was grazed in the neck.
Bitch ass nigga shot me but didn't kill me. On Kendrick. You fucking stupid.
Now after this event, Fast Money Goon claimed he was the one who shot Julio Foolio in the neck on the song Who I Smoke featuring Young and Ace.
When I travel, I'm pistol packing the human. I was lurking on his page and I caught him lacking in human. When I travel, I'm pistol packing the human. I was lurking on his page and I caught him lacking in human.
I was lurking on his page and we caught him lacking in Houston, allegedly.
Shots, he got shot and went live.
Ain't shit. I'm still parked out back out the game. I thought I told you I'm a star in the same car. No, That nigga shooting his last fucking, I bet this was a Sky 9 or a Taurus 9 or some shit. Last fucking bullet. Who the fuck y'all was trying to kill?
Like fuck, man, that bitch ain't dying.
November 11th, 2021, Foolio was grazed by a bullet during a shootout outside a Riverside home where music was being recorded on Monday.
I'm just gonna get the whole rundown. So I'm at the studio in Jacksonville, a public studio, trying to finish my mixtape for my fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I walk out the studio, I'm walking down like the carport to my car. Anytime I walk anywhere, I got my gun in my hand, walking wherever in Jacksonville. Like, that's just how you gotta be.
You have it in your hand or you have it on your person?
In my hand. Walking out the store, it's in my hand already. Like, I could, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like when I walk, I could just feel it in the air, something finna happen. Like, I swear to God, like, I just felt this shit. I don't know why.
Is that paranoia? I don't think, is that how everybody move in Florida?
I don't even know if it's paranoia. I don't know what it was. I just felt the hair stand up on the back of my neck, bro. 6 cents. That was exactly what it is, 6 cents. I'm walking I get to the driver's side of the door, I open the door. As soon as I get to sit down a little bit, niggas go to blowing.
You didn't see nobody before?
Hell no. I just see 2 niggas shooting. Choppers now, I see 2 niggas shooting. So they shooting at me. As they shooting, I'm like, boy, I had to locate where the shots come. I'm like, boy, what the fuck going on? Like, I'm dead. I know I'm dead. These niggas blowing like, so I lean back, up my gun, go to shooting back. I shoot my whole clip and shit. Them niggas dropped they clip on the scene, all type of shit. Like, I thought I popped on them bitch ass niggas. I saw the car pull off. I look at my gun, I'm like, damn, why? That's the first, I saw the guy, I say, when I hopped out of the car, I say, why? I got one slide on and all, I'm running back up to the studio. I run up to the studio, nigga, I said, boy, you set me up. He like, hell no. He go to showing me, it's a little white kid. He like, hell no. He's showing me his message. He's like, I swear to God on my mom. So boom.
You wasn't scared like, I said, fine, you shot back. Imagine you ran out of bullets and they still shooting.
I got,
or they realized.
I had a Glock, a FN, and a Drake on me.
On your person?
Yeah, I had a Glock and the FN, and the Drake was in the like trunk of the car. So I shot the whole Glock, and I had the FN in my hand still. So soon as I
get like Max Payne.
Bro.
October 7th, 2023, Julio Foolio was ambushed, and he was shot in the foot.
Do not mind the way my toes look. I can't wash my feet. Clip it right now, but look, ain't God good? Look, oh shit, look. I can really move my shit now. I can move my toes now. What the fuck? Ain't God good, boy. And I can feel them bitches now. If I just said don't mind my toenails, y'all know my foot up and shot. I can't touch, like really. I don't even supposed to be fucking with my toes right now. Got dry blood, all type of shit on my. Stop saying cut your toenails. I just said don't mind my. I'm trying to show y'all my progress. Y'all making jokes about my long toenail. I know I got a chopper clip on my foot, cuz it's gonna get cut once the doctor said I could cut it. Oh, bro.
Now, developing this morning, there are still no arrests following the shooting death of a Jacksonville rapper known as Julio Foolio.
The rapper, whose real name is Charles Jones, was shot outside a Tampa hotel while celebrating his 26th birthday. News4Jax reporter Brianna Andrews joins us live. And Brianna, Foolio shared his location with thousands of people before the shooting. That may be a key clue here to some things.
Bruce and Jen, Charles Jones was the only person killed when someone shot at the car he was riding in. 3 other people were hit but are expected to be okay. Jones went by his rap name, Julio Foolio. He was known for rap videos with controversial lyrics about murders involving rival gangs here in Jacksonville. Foolio survived 2 other shootings in the last 3 years. Both were here in Jacksonville. Yesterday around 5 a.m., the rapper was shot and killed outside of a Holiday Inn near the University of South Florida. News4Jax reporter Alicia Hatcher spoke to our crime and safety analyst, Tom Hackney, about whether there's a possibility that the person or people responsible could be tied back to Jacksonville.
Doing this for so long, I would tend to think this is more of a Jacksonville-based regional kind of beef between 2 groups. Maybe took advantage of a foolish posting that was out there saying where he was, and that's the downside of that is that if you have this beef with somebody else, it's really dangerous to do that, to post it, because another group that's a rival group like this is going to look at that and say, oh, we got you. And that's exactly what happened in the parking lot of this hotel. Hundreds of potential bullets were sprayed. We can see from watching the video just how many in that one car windshield, and this is the outcome.
Julio Foolio died 2 days after his 26th birthday. Hackney says because of the high-profile nature of this case, Foolio's sudden death could lead to more shootings.
When you look a little historically back at him and some of the incidents that he's had just in the last 12 months, you have to make some assumptions that based on that, this is going to be a back and forth kind of thing, and that's the downside of this is it doesn't stop. So his murder comes, and somebody from a rival group is now going to get out there and need to be retaliated against in their eyes for his murder, and then that just keeps going.
And if you have any information about this incident, you are asked to call Tampa Police. Jen?
Hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. I continue watching. Promo alert if you need promo. DM me on Instagram at music101CEO. $30 for one promo video on my YouTube. $50 for 3 promo videos on my YouTube. $70 for 6 promo videos on my YouTube. And $130 for 12 promo videos on my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all tap in and get that promo if you want to win.